Hey guys, I was in the store today looking for miscellaneous things and I came across some lamb. I was surprised to see it in the store, so I couldn't help myself, so I picked it up. And it just so happened to be some lamb ribs. So I'm going to see what I can do with this today and put it on the barbecue pit. They look pretty nice. Not a bad piece of meat. But what I found, I looked in the fridge, I found some Dijon mustard, so I'm going to use that as a base. I had some black ops seasoning. It has things like garlic and pepper and salt and some sort of chili peppers ground up in there. I'm gonna give that a whirl. And I went out to my garden and I had some fresh rosemary. So I'm gonna bruise that up, put it all on this lamb, throw it on the barbecue pit and see what happens. So I hope it comes out well because I'm always hungry. Get back to you soon. Well, let's get started here. Go ahead and get this Dijon mustard. Like I told you, I'm gonna use that as a base. Looks like I'm kind of running out of it, but oh well, it'll be okay. Put that on there. Not too worried about my gloves. I'm at home, I'm by myself. Don't have my gloves, it's okay. Do that. Have my handy towel over here. Just mustard on it. Wipe my hands a bit. Go ahead and grab my season. Don't worry, I'll go back and since I went straight from the back and put a bit much on it, it's okay. I'll just massage it in. Since I put a bit much, you just massage it in the meat here. It's okay. It'll be seasoned just fine, even though I made a little mess here. My hands is in here. Take this rosemary. Bruise it up a little bit. This is fresh rosemary. Should get some of this aroma. Kind of get it on here a little bit. Hopefully a little bit more flavor a little bit later, but we're gonna try that and get this started. And I'll go ahead and let this sit for a while, and I'm gonna go ahead and start up the pit. I think I'm gonna run it between 250 and 275 today. I'll let you know once I started, decide whether it's gonna be 250, 275. But we're gonna run the pit and let's see how this lamb comes out. Well, let's get these ribs on the pit. One thing I forgot to tell you guys, I meant to score the meat a little bit so that fat can render off of the lamb, so I had to score it after the fact, but I just wanted to let you know I did that. So let's go ahead and put them on the pit. All right, we have the lamb on the pit. I'm gonna run this for a couple of hours or so, I think, and then we'll wrap them up to get them tender. So it's really time to do this. And like I said, it's gonna be a 275. We're going to use a hickory maple cherry blend. So that's what we're gonna use on it today for the wood. And it's time to close this sucker up and let it cook. Well, I want to make a little glaze for the ribs while we were waiting for them to smoke up outside on the pit. So what I did was I added a little butter, my favorite barbecue sauce. It doesn't matter which one you use, just use your favorite. And also to that, I added some pepper jelly. The flavor of pepper jelly I used was a Tabasco style. It has kind of like an apple flavor to it. And I think that, fruit kind of goes well with lamb. So I'm gonna use that as a glaze. So just melt that down real good, mix it up, and then, we'll use this later. 1 hour in. Time to flip them. All right, they're flipped over. Let them go for another hour, and then I'm gonna wrap them. Well, after 2 hours, I went ahead and checked these, and my intention at first was to wrap them to get them tender. But when I checked the temperature, which is already running almost at 200, just about thereabouts, these are already getting tender without wrapping them. So I'm going to leave them naked, guys, and we're going to move on, and we're going to go ahead and glaze them and get this done and taste them. Well, let's go ahead and glaze the top. I already glazed the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and glaze the top of this. And we'll probably let it sit in here another 15, 20 minutes or so, and man, these should be done. And really, wow. I can't wait to taste them. Well, all there's left to do is take a taste. Cut through there. Oh, they cut like butter. I'll cut a couple of them. Huh. Wow. Looks pretty good there. Let me take a bite. I wish you guys can taste this. It came out so delicious. Guys, if you enjoy, please like and subscribe. I'm out. I'm gonna eat.